Hello everyone, welcome to English Words Daily. In this lesson, I will show you how you can improve your English speaking skills at home, even if you are alone. These simple tips will help you speak more confidently and improve step by step. Let's get started. I practice speaking English every single day, even when I am alone at home. I stand in front of a mirror and speak as if I am talking to another person. This helps me build confidence in my speaking ability. I try to use simple sentences at first and then improve gradually. I focus on pronunciation and clarity when I speak. I do not worry about making mistakes because they are part of learning. I repeat my sentences until I feel comfortable. This daily practice helps me become more fluent and confident. I train my mind to think in English instead of translating from my native language. I start with simple thoughts like naming objects around me. Then I try to create full sentences in my mind. This helps me respond faster when speaking. I imagine real-life situations and conversations. I practice asking and answering questions in my head. I do this regularly throughout the day. Over time, thinking in English becomes natural. This improves my fluency and confidence. I watch English videos every day to improve my listening skills. I choose videos that match my level so I can understand better. I listen carefully to how words are pronounced. I try to notice the rhythm and tone of native speakers. I pause the video and repeat sentences. I also learn new vocabulary from these videos. Watching regularly helps me understand different accents. This improves both my listening and speaking skills. I read English texts aloud to improve my pronunciation and fluency. I choose simple books or articles that I can understand. Reading aloud helps me hear my own voice. I pay attention to how I pronounce each word. I try to speak clearly and confidently. I repeat difficult words several times. This helps me become more comfortable with speaking. Over time, my pronunciation improves significantly. I write in English every day to improve my grammar and vocabulary. I start with short sentences and then write longer paragraphs. Writing helps me organize my thoughts clearly. I try to use new words that I have learned. I check my mistakes and correct them. I write about my daily life and experiences. This makes my writing more natural. Daily writing helps me become more confident in using English. I learn new English words every day to expand my vocabulary. I write them in a notebook and review them regularly. I try to understand their meanings and usage. I create sentences using each new word. This helps me remember them better. I also repeat the words aloud. Learning vocabulary daily improves my communication. Over time, I can express myself more clearly. I listen to English audio using headphones to improve my listening skills. This helps me focus better without distractions. I listen to conversations, podcasts, or lessons. I try to understand the meaning without translating. I repeat sentences that I hear. This improves my pronunciation and fluency. Listening regularly trains my ears. Over time, I understand English more easily. I talk to myself in English to practice real conversations. I describe what I am doing during the day. I ask myself questions and answer them. This helps me think quickly in English. I imagine different situations and practice speaking. I do this regularly to improve fluency. It may feel strange at first, but it is very effective. This habit helps me speak more naturally. I repeat English sentences that I hear in videos or audio recordings. This helps me improve my pronunciation and speaking rhythm. I listen carefully and then try to copy the exact way the speaker talks. I repeat each sentence several times until I feel comfortable. This practice helps me sound more natural. I also learn how sentences are structured. It improves my listening and speaking at the same time. Repeating regularly helps me become more fluent. I start by using simple English sentences to build my confidence. I do not try to use complex grammar at the beginning. Simple sentences help me express my ideas clearly. As I practice more, I slowly improve my level. I focus on speaking correctly rather than speaking fast. This makes my learning process easier and less stressful. Over time, I naturally start using more complex sentences. Starting simple is the key to progress. I describe my daily activities in English to practice real-life communication. I talk about what I do in the morning, afternoon, and evening. This helps me use common vocabulary and expressions. I try to speak clearly and confidently. I imagine I am explaining my day to someone. This makes my practice more realistic. Doing this every day improves my fluency. It also helps me think faster in English. I change my phone language to English so I can practice daily. This helps me learn common words and phrases naturally. I read messages and app menus in English. This makes learning part of my everyday life. I get used to seeing English all the time. It improves my reading skills without extra effort. I also learn how English is used in real situations. This simple change helps me improve quickly. I practice English every day because consistency is very important. Even if I study for a short time, I do it daily. This helps me build a strong habit. I stay motivated and focused on my goal. I do not skip practice because every day matters. Small progress each day leads to big improvement. I keep track of my learning. Consistency helps me succeed in learning English. I am not afraid of making mistakes when I speak English. I understand that mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake teaches me something new. I stay positive and continue practicing. I focus on improving instead of being perfect. This helps me build confidence. Over time, I make fewer mistakes. Learning from mistakes helps me grow faster. I believe in myself and my ability to learn English. I know that with practice and patience, I will improve. I stay motivated even when learning feels difficult. I remind myself of my progress. Confidence helps me keep going. I enjoy the learning process. I set small goals and achieve them step by step. Believing in myself is the key to success. Great job for watching until the end. Now you know how to improve your English at home, even when you are alone. Remember, practice every day, stay consistent, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. With time and effort, you will become more confident and fluent in English. Speech Balloon, tell me in the comments, which tip was most helpful for you. Thumbs up, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more English lessons. See you in the next video.